Hello， 大家好，歡迎嚟到首爾調酒吧攻略系列嘅第3集。咁唔經唔覺咧，我哋呢個系列就嚟到第3集啦。嚟到第3個禮拜咧，我哋之前曾經去過 Alice 啦同埋 Angelto 兩間唔同地方嘅酒吧。今日我哋翻到嚟江南呢個調酒吧嘅戰區啦，喺相距離 Alice 唔夠300米位置嘅地方，我哋今日嚟到 Bar Geranium。咁我哋一齊嚟睇下，到底佢入面係點樣，同埋佢嘅 concept 啊、menu 係點樣嘅咯。Hello， 我哋而家咧正式已經入咗嚟 Geranium 內部啦，攞到佢哋嘅 signature menu 同埋收到佢哋嘅 welcome drink。一陣間咧，我會叫 bartender 啦去介紹一下佢哋嘅 signature menu 啦，同埋佢哋呢度嘅 concept 啦。你見到有佢哋嘅香水盒已經喺度啦。咁我哋而家先嚟睇下 signature menu 啦。打開咧就見到佢哋用6種唔同嘅石頭去分嘅一個 menu 啦。咁關於佢哋呢個 signature cocktail 咧，佢哋係用香水做 concept 嘅，咁分別代表6種唔同香味嘅石頭咧，你可以聞一聞6個唔同嘅石頭去分別對應呢度6款啦。咁佢每一款嘅味道咧有3種嘅 signature cocktail。咁我哋今日嘅做法咧就係打算喺揀2個我覺得我比較有興趣嘅味啦，喺嗰2個味道入面咧去分別挑選2杯唔同嘅 cocktail 去比較下同一個味道，但係佢哋用唔同嘅 base、唔同嘅演繹之下咧，到底嗰杯 cocktail 會有咩唔同同埋相似嘅地方啦？去做一個直線嘅比較，就係同一隻味，但係做成唔同嘅方式，會有啲咩唔同？咁最後咧第5杯嘅時候，可能咧我會點一杯嘅 classic 啦，又或者喺佢哋呢個 menu 度再揀一杯我覺得好適合做 ending 嘅酒。而家第一件事要做嘅咧，就係先俾大家睇下呢個盒入面嘅6個石頭啦。我會逐嚿聞下去揀，我覺得今日我想試嘅味道。咁我建議大家嚟到呢度咧，都係逐一咁樣去聞下佢哋嘅6款石啦，跟住再去挑選一個你自己最中意嘅味道，喺入面再去揀 cocktail。佢有唔同嘅 style 嘅，即係譬如1、2、3號咁樣啦，佢都會有即係同一隻石頭嘅1、2、3號 cocktail 咧，佢都會有啲清新啲啊，有啲可能有sparkling 啊氣泡啊，有啲係可能重手啲、甜啲啊，唔同嘅 style 就任你選擇嘅。咁而家咧就我哋 skip 呢一 part， 跟住我即刻話俾大家聽我揀啲咩啦。好，咁我哋而家咧就已經聞晒所有嘅石頭啦，我就揀咗我今日想主攻嘅2個味道，分別咧係1號嘅 Geranium 啦，同埋5號嘅呢個叫做我唔肯定我有冇讀錯啦 ，Vetiver 嘅石頭。咁2個咧分別係一個 Geranium 嘅晒啱啱講過啦，係花香味重啲啊，一個我覺得清新啲嘅石頭啦。5號咧有少少甜味嘅一個 balance 啲。唔會話有特別突出嘅味道嘅石頭嚟嘅，咁我咧先會嚟嗌我哋嘅第一杯喎。咁而家咧我哋就準備點單啦。係 yes. So I want a flower shop.
Flower shop.
And Mr. Ramos.
Mrs. Vetiver, right?
No, Mr. Ramos.
Mr. Ramos, Mrs.
Yeah, Mr. Fest.
Good.
Okay.
Every flower have the concept, and our concept is a perfume. When we make the cocktail, we motive to use the 6 aroma. So we have the geranium, patchouli, bergamot, ylang-ylang vetiver sandalwood, and this rock is a volcano rock. And one flavor we make the 3 signature cocktail. And so when you choose sandalwood, choose one the cocktail. Choose one the vetiver, choose one the cocktail. So like your system.
Is there any reason how you make the order? Like, is it 1, 2, 3? Is it about light to heavy, or like in alcohol degrees or stuff, or just randomly you order the 3? It's just random.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. 調酒師係Can 啦，佢係Geranium 嘅一位經驗非常豐富嘅調酒師，亦都係我好好嘅朋友。咁亦都好多謝佢，今日我哋先至可以即係約到呢一個嘅拍攝啦。咁一陣咧我哋走嚟到再介紹下。而家咧我哋先去試下佢哋嘅 welcome drink。咁而家咧就攞到佢哋嘅 welcome drink 啦，係用一個小嘅 shot 杯去裝嘅。 聞落去咧係貫徹佢哋香水嘅味啦，就有啲香水，唔知大家有冇食過一啲雪糕會用香水做題材主題嘅雪糕啦，即係可能有啲花香味啊或者香水味嘅雪糕咧，有啲似嗰種味嘅聞落去，咁就好輕鬆地可能食一塊薯片就可以飲咗佢。
Excuse me, sir.
OK
So first of all, flower shop.
OK flower shop, thank you.
First of all, the flower shop is a spiritual style cocktails. Basically, we use the gin and use the real homemade genuine cordials. So sweet is sweetener because use the cordials. And so we little bit use the tonic water. So it tastes like a very low alcohol and little bit spiritual style cocktail. Little bit of peach. So it tastes like a very floral. Please enjoy.
And this is
Mr. Ramos, Mrs. Vegetables, multi-base Ramos gin piece, very some mini shaking, very nice big palm. Texture very creamy and a little bit of yogurt. Used to be a homemade vegetables cordials. And our recommendations, this cream is very nice. Please decrease as a cassava chip.
Oh, so make it like a garnish for the chip.
Yeah, right. So like a shake.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. 一瞬間咧，酒就已經上咗嚟啦。今日嘅頭兩杯，咁咧佢哋分別係 menu 嘅1號啦同5號 Vetiver 同埋 Geranium 石頭嘅Mr. Ramos、Mr. Vetiver 同埋 Flower Shop。咁兩杯咧我都揀咗 gin base 嘅 cocktail 啦，想輕鬆啲啊，即係 fresh 少少啦。咁 Flower Shop 咧佢係 gin base 啦，有少少檸檬味啊、花香味啦。咁 Geranium 嘅石頭本身帶有一種花香嘅味道啦。咁佢話用咗少少 tonic water 咧 ，which is not 喺個 menu 度寫嘅，但係咧佢話用呢樣嘢去增加，令佢降低佢酒精度啦，同埋令成件事清新啊 ，sparkle 啲嘅。咁聞落去咧，有少少嗰種行花市嘅嗰種花香味，即係嗰種係有少少果味嘅花香啦。咁我哋而家試一啖。佢用咗 tonic water 啦，但係佢嘅sparkling 嘅感覺係一啲都唔重嘅，即係佢係基本上只有好微量嘅氣泡嘅感覺。咁整體偏酸啦，佢有好多嘅 lemon juice 嘅，我相信。整體咧都係酸啲啦，跟住帶有少少花香味，好清新，好完全感受唔到酒精感嘅一杯酒嚟。可能即係喺你飲到最後段嘅時候有少少澀味啦，可能嚟自於佢嘅花香，亦都可能嚟自於佢嘅檸檬汁啦。咁但係我認為整體係好 balance 啦，唔會過酸，唔會過甜，偏向酸口嘅一杯清新易入口嘅 starting。第一杯好適合number one 石頭嘅第一杯係 Flower Shop。Cheers！ 跟住咧嚟到我哋今日嘅都係第一杯啦，但係我 cameraman 嘅第一杯啦，其實都冇乜分別嘅，但係就係我哋今日嘅第一 set。咁呢一杯咧係一個好明顯係 Ramos Gin Fizz 嘅 twist 啦。啱啱調酒師話佢搖得好辛苦啦。呢一杯眾所周知係圍欄調酒師嘅酒嚟，但係佢哋 Geranium 將呢一杯酒擺咗落佢哋嘅 signature menu 度，咁佢哋都對自己好有信心。咁啱啱調酒師有特別提到啦，佢哋好建議用呢個佢哋送嘅 snack 啦，去點呢一個 Ramos Gin Fizz 嘅 foam 去食嘅，咁樣。好似有個shake 啊，一個當番茄醬咁樣，但係甜甜地，有啲似乳酪醬嘅感覺。咁 Ramos Gin Fizz 大家知道咧，有少少乳酪味啦、甜味啦、少少甜品酒嘅感覺啦。咁好綿密嘅 foam 啦 ，creamy silky 嘅。咁但係咧，呢一杯酒嘅特別之處就係加上咗佢哋嘅Vetiver 嘅石頭嘅香味啦，即係會更加多佢哋一個特別嘅香味。咁所以會係一杯 Ramos Gin Fizz 加上好特別嘅香味嘅酒。咁我哋而家嚟試一試。咁比正常 Ramos Gin Fizz 係減甜嘅，冇正常 Ramos Gin Fizz 咁甜啦，反而多咗一陣。我唔知點樣形容嘅香味，佢嘅奶味依然喺度啦，奶啊乳酪嘅感覺喺度啦，但係多咗一陣佢嘅香味。咁我認為佢多咗嘅味道咧就係佢多咗一陣少少酸，但係唔會過激嘅香味，即係。同一般嘅 Ramos Gin Fizz 大家印象就可能好奶酒嘅感覺啦，有少少 creamy 啊咁樣。但係我認為呢一杯係會減甜之餘再 balance 少少嘅 Ramos Gin Fizz。咁如果你中意 Ramos Gin Fizz 咧，就一定要嚟試下啦。呢一杯我相信你會飲得好開心，因為 Ramos Gin Fizz 唔係間 cocktail bar 都好願意做啦而家。Cheers！ 而家 Geranium 咧開始冇之前咁忙啦。我哋啱啱嚟到嘅時候咧係坐滿人啦。咁我哋想趁而家呢個時間去介紹下佢哋嘅 staff 同埋佢哋嘅 manager。
So hello guys, my name is Carl, bartender in Geranium. And And so my position is a senior bartender in Geranium. And then my working is any other is a cocktail prep and use the so we are cocktail basis spray and so any others communications with customer and so a little bit manager. This is my job.
Kang is
Sorry.
also my very good friend, and he's the reason he helped me coordinate the filming, and he's the reason we filmed today. So, comment to thank him. And then this is Shin.
Hey guys, my name is Shin, the lead bartender and head bartender of Bar Geranium. Well, Khan already told everything about the concept of Geranium. What I can say, our bar, the bartenders are full of young energy, dynamic hospitality. So if you're visiting Korea, please let us know and let's have some good time together.
Thank you guys, thank you so much. 我哋一定要嚟 Geranium 去試佢哋 cocktail，同埋同佢哋呢啲好有 energy 嘅 bartender 一齊玩。好，咁我哋準備飲埋呢兩杯就嗌下一杯啦。咁話咁快咧，我哋兩個就已經飲晒頭兩杯 cocktail 啦，分別係Mr. Ramos、Mrs. Ferviter 啦，同埋 Flower Shop。咁我哋而家咧準備嚟嗌下兩杯 cocktail 啦。啱啱講咧，我哋會喺同一個香味入面揀一個 twist 啦，咁去比較下到底同一個香味佢哋做唔同嘅 style cocktail 唔同嘅 base 會有啲咩唔同啊？咁即刻嚟落 order。係we want to make an order. So I want to try the Geranium tonic.
Geranium tonic.
And Silky Velvet.
Silky velvet texture like ice cream.
Yes.
Good. First of all, Geranium tonic. So used to be our homemade vodka. So like a basil, coriander seed, and cardamom, dill seed. Used as like a fresh vodka.
So homemade vodka, a little bit Korean style vodka, or it's just you add flavors, right?
So we not Korean style, like a weird style.
Okay.
Like a weird style, but we want some more fresh and we got like a half. And used to be our homemade Geranium bitters. This pieces make a more floral.
Okay.
The style like a gin tonic style cocktail.
So this is the same series from the Flower Shop, same stone, right? Flower Shop.
Same stone, right.
So same kind of smell.
Yeah, same kind of smell, right?
Okay, thank you.
Silky velvet. Tastes like ice cream. So like like that. When I go to the dining restaurant and they have Gibson, they serve the dessert. It's like a they use the nitrogen and protein. So we are motivated that.
So the base is whiskey.
Base is bourbon whiskey,
Oh,
American bourbon whiskey, and so used a little bit of milk, and we are freezing the nitrogen, and garnishes of your homemade truffle chocolate.
So truffle ice cream, truffle chocolate ice cream.
Like a dessert.
I want to ask about can you describe what do you think is special for Geranium apart from other bars nearby? Like one particular core.
This time I used any other bar and any other FMB and used aroma. I think so we are more special because any other aroma like food and then the beverage, but we are used perfume, right?
Perfume.
We can make the more nice many variation.
So the normal bars they try to make difference on the taste, and you try on smell. Okay, thank you. That's
Thank you
enough
so
for
much.
us. Thank you.
Actually, my secondary recipe is like that. So use a camera and cutting video, make the video. Will you heard that?
轉眼間咧，我哋嚟到想走嘅時刻啦。咁而家咧嚟咗我哋今日嘅第三同第四杯 cocktail 啦，亦都係我哋第二 round。咁咧呢一款咧係Geranium tonic 啦，就係我哋啱啱講第一個石頭，第一個 Geranium taste 嘅石頭嘅第二款 cocktail。咁佢嘅前一杯咧就係 Flower Shop， 佢係用 vodka base 啦，一個 homemade vodka。咁啱啱Khan 都有去介紹佢哋嘅vodka 特色啦，同埋佢哋間鋪頭嘅特色。咁呢一杯咧就複雜好多啦。呢一杯咧係個名我要諗一諗啊 ，Vetiver 嘅呢個 Stone 嘅另一杯 cocktail 啦。咁呢杯係我嚟Geranium好幾次 就係嚟咗咁耐，每一次基本上必定都會嗌一杯佢叫做 Silky Velvet。咁呢個我會好中意佢咧，因為dessert like 嘅 cocktail 有好多啦，但係做到雪糕咁樣咧，我唔係遇過好多杯嘅。咁呢個基本上係一個bourbon whisky base 啦，咁佢有 cherry 做 garnish 啦，有 truffle homemade truffle 同埋 chocolate 去做一個調味。咁就係一個其實酒感好重，你食落去好似好輕鬆，因為佢雪糕啊 sweet 啊舒服啦，但係其實佢嘅酒精濃度一啲都唔低，所以大家謹慎啊。咁分別就係 Geranium Tonic 同埋 Silky Velvet， 我哋而家即刻嚟試下啦。首先就試呢個 Geranium Tonic 啦，有一陣薑味，係咪有薑咧？Is there any ginger in it? Ginger in the cocktail? Is there any ginger stuff?
I use the ginger.
But
so you need like a filter like a ginger.
Yeah,
Maybe
a little bit spicy and
this spicy. Maybe the homemade Geranium bitters.
oh, it's from the bitters. OK， 因為咧我啱啱飲到少少薑味啦，咁我就問Can 佢到底有冇加到薑入去？佢話咧係應該嚟自佢哋嘅 homemade 嘅一個苦精，咁就係 Geranium bitter 去令到佢有個類似薑咁樣苦苦地辣辣地嘅感覺，我覺得幾特別嘅，同埋refreshing 啦，因為佢係 tonic 嘅系列嘅產品，咁所以我覺得呢杯會係第二杯咯，適合大家做第二杯，因為我覺得第一杯嚟講佢有啲 too strong 嘅，但係嚟到第二杯咧，大家想 refreshing 啊，有個break 咁樣咧，呢杯又有啲 sparkle 去壓住佢嘅酒感啦，酒精感唔重嘅，但有少少苦味辣味啦，幾特別嘅一杯酒。咁呢個咧係 Silky Velvet 啦，佢係好似食雪糕咁樣用匙羹包住食嘅。咁我哋試一啖佢嘅雪糕 with 呢個朱古力先。入口咧好濃烈嘅松露味，黑松露嘅味道，跟住有一個朱古力嗰種好香啦，跟住咧就係少少cherry sauce 嘅味，去到最尾先有少少嘅 whisky 嘅味道，所以呢一杯咧我覺得係殺手嚟嘅。呢一杯咧我相信係女仔都可以食到嘅，即係佢雖然 whisky base 好似聽落好重啦，但係女仔應該都可以 easy handle。但係呢一杯咧，我嘅經驗啊，我次次食完呢一杯我都會有少少醉，所以我相信呢一杯嘅酒精濃度係非常之高。咁我建議大家做最後一杯啦。咁佢可能係一個有少少重少少酒精感強少少酒感強少少嘅結味嚟。So for now, it's our fifth cocktail. So we want to try the classic from you. Is it okay?
It's okay.
So one old fashioned for him.
One old fashioned.
For him, and then I want a daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Wait for the classic. So 我哋而家會試下，我覺得 Geranium 係一間好適合去試佢哋嘅 classic 嘅地方啦。咁而家我哋嘅酒意都差唔多啦，咁所以咧，我決定去試一試佢哋嘅 classic。咁我嗌咗 daiquiri 啦，咁我有個 friend 喺度咧，佢就想試下 old fashion，咁我就試呢兩杯俾大家睇，等佢哋嘅酒。咁話咁快咧，就嚟到我哋呢一站嘅最後一杯酒啦。如果你係熟悉 classic 而你都喜歡 classic 嘅話咧，我覺得喺呢度去試一杯佢哋 classic cocktail 咧係一個好好嘅選擇嚟。咁適逢咧，我今日都想用啲 classic，我就嗌一杯daiquiri 啦。咁而家等緊 Can 去整我哋嘅 daiquiri。我嘅另一位朋友咧都嗌咗杯 old fashion 嘅。咁所以我哋一陣會試呢兩杯酒俾大家睇啦，亦都俾大家睇下Geranium 嘅 classic 佢哋到底係做成點樣嘅。咁我哋拭目以待。咁而家我哋試咗佢嘅 daiquiri 先。
Drunken monk.
daiquiri 嘅檸檬味好重啦，酸味比較強啦。整體都係好 balance 嘅，咁所以我覺得大家都會飲到嘅。咁而家俾調酒師介紹下佢做嘅 classic cocktail 啦。
This daiquiri mixed the two kind of Salom plantation, 3-star, and Bacardi white rum. Because this This alarm is a little bit used a little bit funky, so I also want to a little bit more funky. This funky flavor, and this is a funky flavor is too strong, and so I mixed a little bit of Bacardi white. Yeah. And old fashioned use the white turkey bourbon. So I want to a lot of the bitter Angostura bitters and a little bit mixed orange bitters and something so a little bit use the demerara as a cereal, but so I want some more fruity. So I just mixed a little bit of cherry syrup.
就試咗呢一杯嘅 Daiquiri 啦，咁我哋而家試下佢 Old Fashion。咁跟住佢講咧，佢用 Bourbon Whisky 做 base 啦，但係咧佢 add 咗好多嘅 fruity flavour 入去，有呢個嘅我哋叫車厘子嘅糖漿啦。飲落去咧，反而我覺得佢係比一般嘅 Old Fashion 係輕鬆嘅，因為一般 Old Fashion 咧，我飲落去會有種燒嘅感覺啦，呢個係正常嘅。因為我成日話 Old Fashion 係 one way to appreciate whisky 啦，咁佢用 Bourbon Whisky 做 base， 反而我唔覺得佢個 base 係超級重嘅。我覺得佢嘅果味好重啦，佢係較為輕鬆舒服嘅一杯Old Fashion。咁 Daiquiri 咧亦都係一杯相對 balance 嘅 Daiquiri 啦。我嘅 conclusion 係呢兩杯就都係一杯相對 balance 嘅classic 啦。佢唔會做到嗰種，因為大家都知道 classic 可能比較難上手。呢杯依然係 classic， 唔係 classic twist， 但係佢哋有自己嘅方法去製造呢杯。即係譬如呢杯 Daiquiri 佢有兩個 rum 去 mix 啦，Old Fashion 佢有 add 到佢哋嘅 fruity flavour， 咁所以我認為兩杯都好值得試。如果嚟到 Geranium 咧，我覺得 classic 係一個非常之值得試嘅選項啦。以上咧就係我哋今日試嘅 cocktail 啦。To be honest， 我而家係好醉，真係好醉，因為我啱啱去 LSA 咗個 high 啦，跟住又飲咗好多 shot 啦，咁所以咧我而家好醉，但係我依然去堅持介紹晒所有 cocktail 啦，希望你哋中意呢一集啦，同埋希望你哋中意今日嘅 cocktail。好，咁今日嘅所有旅程咧都結束啦。咁我哋今日咧喺 Geranium 啦 ，Bar Geranium 呢度嗌咗6杯嘅 cocktail 啦，有4杯係佢哋嘅 signature cocktail， 亦都有2杯係佢嘅 classic cocktail 啦。咁咧喺 Geranium 嘅呢個旅程咧就已經結束啦。咁我哋今日飲咗好多嘅 shot 啦，好多嘅 cocktail 啦，相信大家都感受到呢間 bar 嘅好處啦。咁如果你中意呢條 video 咧，記得 like and subscribe 啦，開你嘅鐘仔啦，記得留意我哋下一集嘅 video。下一集會有去另一間 bar 嘅 video 啦。咁如果中意我呢個人咧，記得去睇多啲我嘅音樂啦。我嘅音樂會喺 description 嗰度，同埋 follow 我嘅 Instagram 啦。咁我哋下一集再見，拜拜。Thank you guys. Thank you so much for today. Sorry about that. It was making fun of you.